Hi everybody. In this video, I want to talk about how to make the layers. So I'm going to explain customizing layer in both ACAD and ACAD ISO platform. So I'm going to start with ACAD platform. Uh, we create a file. So let's save the file under the name layer practice in inch. So the overall settings of the layer either in inch and in metric going to be the same. The difference is how to pick the line based on the platform that we are in it, because we don't want to play with the scale of the line to make them visible when we are use them in the drawing. So in the home tab, the fourth panel after draw modify and annotation is layers panel. So if you click on layer properties, a separate dialog box will be open, and in this dialog box you can control everything about the layers. Why we use the layers? Because sometimes in our drawing we have too much details and we need to put them in different layers if we want to turn them off, or if we want to freeze them, lock them, or do not send them to the printer. We can control everything from here. We can assign different type of line and we can assign different colors. So by default, there is one layer in CAD. When you run the CAD, the layer named 0, the color is white, and the line is continuous. And at the time, we could have one layer one active layer in AutoCAD when you want to draw. It is impossible to have more than one active layer. The active layer always have a check mark on the left side when you open that dialog box. On top, we could create a new file, we could delete a layer, or we could make it as a current layer or active layer. When can you delete a layer? Uh, the layer can be deleted when there is nothing in it. If there is an objects in the layer, you can delete that layer. You first need to get rid of the objects in the layer, then delete the layer. So let's create new layer. When you click on new layer, but automatically the software assign name layer 1. Do not keep those names here because sometimes we have more than 1, 2, 3 layers, and it is difficult to understand that what part of the drawings we assign to those layers. So for example, I want to use that for the hidden lines or dash lines. I'm going to put the name hidden. I'm going to keep everything here as what we have, just change the color to another color like red. And line type, because this is going to be a dashed line, shouldn't be continuous. So when you click on load, first lines start with ISO is for ACAD ISO platform. But what I picked at the beginning is ACAD platform. So you scroll down. Sorry, not this one. Let me load. You scroll down to find dashed. This is my line. Dash line. Hit OK. Here you need to pick the dash line. Do not hit OK because it is on another line. So dash line. OK. And it changed to dash. I'm going to create another layer for center line. So it automatically going to get the properties of previous layer, put it on red and dash. So I'm going to change that, put it on green, and I'm going to change that to center line. If you scroll down, center, you have center line. So here pick center. Okay, so it changed to center. So those are the layers that I want. Close that. Your active layer is 0, and you could see the other layers here. You do not need to open that every time. Click on layer center and make it active and close that, because that's going to take time. If you click here on this small arrow here, it opened the layer chart. So you could click on the name of each layer that you want to make it active. Look at that, now 0 active. So if center active, when I make a line, it's going to be center line, long small dash. If I active the red one, it's going to create dash line, and if I put it on 0, it will continue make the white continuous. So this is how we make the layers in ACAD .dwt platform. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you can do that in ACAD ISO. So this time I'm going to put my template on ACAD ISO.dwt. So I have the file. I'm going to save this file under layer practice. In metric, save that. So we're here, go to the layers, same way you're going to create the layer for hidden line. I'm going to put the color on red and the line load. This time you're going to use those ISO. First one is ISO dash. So this is what we are looking for, ISO dash. Hit OK, select it here. OK, it's going to be an ISO dash. Create another layer, center line. So I'm going to put it on green. OK, and change the line load. If you go down, you don't have ISO center. So what you have, it is just some sort of funny name, ISO long dash short dash. Long dash short dash is center line. Look at that. ISO long dash short dash. Hit OK. Pick ISO long dash short dash here. Hit OK. I have it. Close that. So we're ready. So first line again in 0. Second one in center. I made it center. And last one in hidden. Look at that. If I open that, those are all those ISO 1. But we can't see them as a center. If I zoom in, you will see it is center. If you zoom in, you will see it is dash. So how can I make it visible as what I want, like this size? So the name of the command is LTS. It is line type scale. I'm going to type it in here, LTS. Look at that. This is LTS, line type scale. Hit enter. By default, scale is 1. You can scale down that or you could scale it up. It is some sort of trial and error to figure out that what the scale going to be good. So I'm going to scale up that to see what happened. I'm going to put it on 5. Look at that. I could see the breaking. I'm going to put it on 10. Might be better, even more, 20. So this is what I need. So if you make other way also is working. If you think that this is too big, you want to make it smaller, from 20 put it on 1, put it on 0 1. Nothing happened. So you need to figure out that which scale is going to be good, or just try and error. Start from 1, go up. If nothing happened, then go down. For example, let me bring back that on 1. I'm going to run LTS. I'm going to put it on 1. So LTS is on 1. I'm going to try 0.1. Nothing happened. So I'm going to go with 10. It is good. So I need to scale it up. So you start with 10. You're good. You do not need to scale it down. But you could try less or less than 1 or more than 1. And then you are going to have your dash and center line. This is how you can set the scale based on your drawing, because sometimes our drawing is bigger or smaller. What I mean is this. Look at that. I have a square. Let me put it on layer 0. So, and I have 20, let's say 100 by 100 by 100 by 100. So this is mine, and I'm going to go to hidden line and make a line from midpoint to midpoint. If I zoom out, it is dash. Why I can't see it here? Because that square that I made is smaller than one dash here. So the whole dash gonna be inside. This is why I can't see it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna LTS that with on 1. See, with 1 that works. Even 1 is good. I made a very big line here. I can get rid of those and keep that as my drawing. So if one is not 0.1, I'm sorry, LTS, and one is not good, put on 0.1. See, it is very small, but it seems one here is okay for me. Keep it on 1, and you could play with the LTS to find out what size it will be good for the scale. So this is about layers and how play with LTS. One more thing that I explained in the class was when you do the drawing, we do not switch between the layers every time. For example, now I want to make a center line. Let's go to the center line, then pick a line here. Now make the center line. Then now I want to make another hidden lines, go there. No, we won't do that. This is wasting time. So what you guys gonna do? As I said, you are going to make 3 samples here. You have the white one, you don't need, but if you want, you can make. Those are my sample, and I'm gonna keep it always on layer 0. I'm gonna finish my drawing. I'm gonna have a line here. I'm gonna have another line here. This line here going to be center line, so I'm gonna select it and just move it out 5 units this way, because center line cannot stop at the border. It should come out from the object. It is not part of the object. Remember, hidden line is part of the object. We keep it at the border but not center line. So this is my drawing. Now I know that this one should be dash line, hidden line, or I might need another one. For example, this side, another this side, and this is going to be center line again. 5, 5. So I have this. So I know that those two going to be dash line and those two going to be center line. So there's the option here named match properties. It's going to match the properties of the source to the destination. So I'm going to click on match properties. I'm going to pick center line, this center, this center. Done. Now I'm going to run match properties again. Hidden line, this is hidden line, this is hidden line. Right click, we're done. This is the fastest way. Then delete those. Thank you very much. This is about the layers and match properties and how we can do our drawing in shortest amount of time that we can and save more time and energy. So thanks, and I will post more recorded videos regarding to other part of the AutoCAD soon.